Are ready to start tonight. I don't know what is going on, honestly. My broadcast software has been acting so strangely all day today, and it keeps asking for all kinds of strange new permissions and things I had already set up. It stripped them all out of there, and I had to set it all up over again, and it's very weird tonight. But it seems to be working, so I guess that's the important part. That's the part we care about anyway. I'll figure out all the rest of the weirdness later. So tonight, we've got 3 breaks. One of them is super fast. That is 2016 Black Gold Football. That one goes pretty quickly. And then we will also have a full case of Limited Football and a full case of Chronicles Basketball. So that's kind of the order that things are going to go in tonight. And you'll see there on the screen the anticipated shipping date for each of those breaks. And the reason that Black Gold Football is set up to ship a little bit later is because it is a completely free shipping break. And all of those breaks that are on completely free shipping, those tend to go out once every 5 days on average. So that kind of gives you an idea about that. And then our paid shipping breaks, those go out on a slightly different schedule. And, of course, you can see that on there too. And what else do we need to look at? I tell you what, I'm going to let you look at one screen here. And I was in the midst of trying to get a question answered for someone when I looked up and realized that we were already at 10 o'clock. So I'm going to leave that with you for a hot second. And let me just finish answering this really quickly. Thank you for bearing with me. It's someone who doesn't break a lot, I think, and so I just wanted to make sure that they understood what was going on, and they had a question about something. So there we go. Thank you for taking a look at that. I'm sorry you had to look at it longer than normal. But anyway, gives you an idea of what we've got coming up in the days ahead. There'll be more Limited Football. There will be more Chronicles Basketball, more Black Gold Football, and all kinds of other fun stuff. And I don't know really why that is highlighted other than I think I forgot to take it out. Now we're ready. This is the spreadsheet for one box of 2016 Panini Black Gold Football. This is break number 25, so the 25th time that we have broken this particular product. Our eBay end date, of course, is tonight the 27th. Our live stream schedule is also tonight the 27th, starting at 10 Eastern. And team names, of course, you see on one side, and your name in lights across from it as the winning bidder on the opposite side. One of these spreadsheets will go up before each and every break, so if you are in Limited Football or you are in Chronicles Basketball, your spreadsheet will go up right before your break starts. You're about to see the background go slightly out of focus. That is by design. I take off the autofocus and manually adjust it so that we don't have all the constant zooming in and out, because I don't like that. I don't imagine anyone else does either. It's like one of my least favorite things if I'm watching somebody else break is when they take the card and, you know, they're always trying to get the autofocus to reset. It kind of makes me crazy. Hi, John Johnson 22. You are asking me in chat if there are any teams for sale. We're actually all sold tonight, my friend. We are all sold up. So I don't have any open tonight, but thank you for checking. I'm sorry I didn't see you in there for a second. I go through that little rundown at the start, and sometimes I'm not paying attention to chat as much in the very beginning when I'm going through all of the basics. Speaking of, if you are unable to see chat, I think you have to be logged into YouTube to see it, so just be aware of that. And once you were to get logged in, you should be fine in terms of seeing and participating in chat. Everything in Black Gold is numbered, every single card, even our base cards. So first out, we have Adam Vinatieri to 100, the kicker for the Patriots. Boomer Esiason, little blast from the past for the Bengals, numbered to 225. And guys, these are all going to have varying degrees of edge and corner issues usually on the back. This is to 225, Richard Sherman for the Seahawks. These look to be in a little better shape than they sometimes are, but honestly, with these thick cards, and especially with that black background, it really shows up. This is to 225, Jordan Reed for the Redskins. So usually it's nothing super, super major, but there's often something on there. Hi, Tony. Oh, you didn't win any Chronicles basketball tonight? I'm sorry. Well, I'm glad you came by to say hi anyway. We're going to be busting into Chronicles in a little bit, but we've got this and one other football break to go first. For the Seahawks, nice looking patch. You know why? Because boom, it's a 1 of 1. We've been on a 1 of 1 tear lately, guys. I mean, look back, and I don't always remember to put in the title when we hit a 1 of 1, but often I do, and we have hit a bunch lately. So Seahawks with the nice Procease, pretty little part of the Nike swoosh there, 1 of 1 hit for the Hawks. Laquan Treadwell for the Vikings. That is numbered to 199, quad memorabilia, 1 piece of the ball, 3 pieces of fabric. Nice little Jordan Howard coming out for the Bears. And this one I can see a little bit of chipping, upper right, maybe a little bit lower left too. Once again, it's nothing extreme, but it is there. Nice gold signature, big piece of material. And of course, we all know Jordan Howard turned out to be quite handy little rookie. So that is a nice hit for the Bears. And I just realized I, for some reason, did not put Laquan Treadwell in a sleeve. So now we have him in one. Packers coming out. Oh, wow. That's a really blast from the past. Definitely some chipping you see up here in this corner. And again, particularly down here, lower left edge. And honestly, that's almost always found on these thicker cards. It just shows up a lot because of the black background on this one. So this is numbered to 99 with the Don, you know I'm going to say it wrong, Mikowski for the Packers. Yeah, I always say the names wrong. And we have 2, not 1, but 2 quad memorabilia cards coming up. And here's how this is going to work, guys. Someone has to own 51% of this card to take it outright, which means someone has to have 3 of the 4 teams. If no one has 3 of the 4 teams on either one of these cards, then we will head off to random.org. And if we head off to random.org, here's what happens. I take a card, and when I put stuff in random, I either go left to right or top to bottom. This card happens to be oriented both ways. So it would be entered here, 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 and here. So the 2 teams on the left, the top, the bottom, the 2 on the right, the top, the bottom. So this one, for instance, would go in as Dolphins, Browns, Ravens, Vikings. And then I will hit random 3 different times. The first 2 will not count. It is the third and final random that will tell us who wins that card. But first, let's see if we've got any majorities in here. So Brunel has the Dolphins, the Browns, S&G cards, the Ravens. Where are you, Ravens? All right, so already we know we cannot have anybody with 3 of the 4 teams on that. So let's move on to the second card. Buffalo Bills is Capital Time. The New Orleans Saints is Sports All Day. Houston Texans, Poet for Life. So once again, we see there's no way to have a 51% majority. So we're going to hop right over here into random.org and get these taken care of. We're going to do the one, the Dolphins card first. So let me get all of our teams in here and make sure I've got them in the right order. Who is that last one? Vikings. And remember, the first 2 times don't count. It's the third one that's our winner. So first one doesn't count, second doesn't count, third and final. There's 3 times our date and time stamp, and that card is going to the Ravens. Give me a hot second because I'm going to circle that on the sleeve so that I will remember it. We'll just stay right here in random and roll on to the second one. And the second card is going to go in as Bills, Saints, Texans, Chargers. Once again, first two don't count, so doesn't count, doesn't count. Third and final does. If I can get the third and final, let's try that again. There we go. 3 times date and time stamp headed to the Saints. The Michael Thomas spot on that one. So let's get switched back over so we can recap our 2016 Black Gold Football. So this quad memorabilia awarded to the Ravens by way of random. And guys, I did circle the sleeve. It is not circled on the card itself. I think everybody probably knows that. But, you know, the first time that I don't say it will be the time that somebody will get all upset and think I've written on their card. So I think it's just better to do it. So this quad card went to the Saints, the Michael Thomas position, also by way of random. Nice little hit for the Packers /99. Very nice old school hit for the Pack. Jordan Howard for the Bears. Laquan Treadwell for the Vikings. And our sweet little 1 of 1 for the Seahawks with the Proceeds, part of the Nike swoosh, the 1 of 1. And if you want a magnetic one-touch case for that 1 of 1 or for anything else that you pull from me, all you need to do is send me a message on eBay. I am always happy to do that. It's just at my cost. And typically for a normal size case, guys, that's going to be about $3. That covers the cost for me to buy the case. And the PayPal fees, they always love to charge us to receive the money. So if you want one, shoot me a message. I will take care of it and ship it to you that way. So because people jump in and out, once again, here is our schedule for shipping. It also talks about what you get if you have a no-hit team. More details on both of those things can be found in the listing description. This rolls us right into a full case of 2017 Limited Football. This is a 15-box case. It sounds like a lot, guys, but it really will go faster than you think because there's not a ton of cards in it. Okay, so it's a lot of boxes. It'll be a lot of having to just get stuff out of wrappers and packages, but as far as the break itself, it really won't be too bad considering that it sounds like a lot with 15 boxes. And same as before, of course, you see your name across from your team there. And what else can we say about Limited Football? It just came out yesterday, so this is going to be my first chance to get in it this time as well. And we're most likely going to find some Panini Rewards Points cards in here because you just almost always do. And when you're doing whole cases of stuff like this, I mean, you can almost predict with Panini, like, which ones are they going to have rewards points cards in, and Limited, I can just almost promise you we're going to find rewards points cards. I would rather not, but I think we probably will. So here's how that will work. That will be awarded by way of random at the end of the break as well. So any rewards points cards that we pull, I'll just set them aside. Then at the very end, we will put them through random, and everybody who has a team in here will have a shot at it. And Tony Bowen says he hit a 1 of 1 2016 unparalleled triple patch from an online break the other day. Oh, also of Proceeds from the Seahawks. Oh, cool, man. You know, we hit some other 1 of 1 stuff for the Seahawks, I think, this week. We hit a 1 of 2 Russell Wilson out of Playbook just yesterday with the Nike swoosh. Then we hit, pretty sure we hit a 1 of 1 Seahawks out of plates and patches the other day too. We've hit a lot of Seahawks this week, and we've hit a lot of 1 of 1s in the last week or 10 days or so. I've just got to get some of these packs out of these gigantic boxes. And by the way, look at that. They don't even stay in place in there. So you open this up and all these packs have been sliding around in these boxes during shipping and everything else. I mean, this is a 15 more than, this is more like, this is about a $1,600 case of cards, and Panini cannot manage to anchor the packs inside the packaging so that they don't have room to slide around. That just seems kind of stupid to me, but anyway, what are you going to do? So as you can see, we have 3 packs per box. There's 5 cards per pack, so we're talking about a total of 15 cards for each box. And of course, what did I say this was? 15 box case, I think, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 15 box case. Pretty sure that's right. Should have probably started counting those before, but I'm pretty sure that's right. And in each one of our boxes, we should have 3 hits. We should have 2 autographs, 1 memorabilia. One of our hits should be an on-card RPA. So that's kind of what our expectation is for each of these. And again, you know, there's a likelihood that we're going to have a few of our hits replaced with rewards points. That just seems to be, Limited seems to be one of those series where Panini has a habit of putting in rewards points. So maybe not, but we'll see. Tony, you won a total of 65 cards out of that break for the Seahawks. Holy Moses, man. What did you say? Oh, unparalleled. Yeah, there's a fair amount of base in unparalleled, so that makes sense. I had to think about that for a minute. I had a different card set in my head when you said 65 cards. I'm thinking, man, that's a lot for one team. But yeah, out of unparalleled, that's probably about right. But we, in general, we've had a pretty good run of things the last week or two here. So I would expect that we're going to pull some nice things again tonight. And if you didn't hear me say it earlier, guys, if you pull something in here tonight that you want in a magnetic case, they're also called one-touch cases. I have a habit of just saying one-touch and forgetting to say magnetic, which is what a lot of people know them as. But I stock most of the sizes around that are available. I stock most of them here in limited numbers, and anything I don't have here, I could go to the hobby store and pick up. You know, he's got probably anything I wouldn't have. And the only thing that would end up being more than the $3 I quoted would be a booklet case or like a 260 point or 360 point, a weird size, something like that. So after we look at our cards, I'm going to set them off to the right just to keep them out of the workspace. But I don't want you to worry about them and being off to the right because there are mats over there too. That is the area that I use for sorting. So they'll be nice and safe and sound the whole way through. And basically, we're just going to kind of move on through our base and we'll stop and look at our hits. Malachi Dupree for the Bills is first out. You will see he is in a Packers uniform, but the team designation, of course, is the Bills because he was traded. So it's always going to go to the team that is on the card, not the team that is on the uniform. And there you can see where it says he was signed and the date, and that is numbered to 99 for the Bills to kick things off. Let's just go ahead and move our base up, and we'll make this a little more efficient process, I think. 2 back-to-back Richard Shermans. Joe Mixon for the Bengals. And there is our little RPA. And I should probably have been smart enough to also get out some thick card sleeves at the same time, but I wasn't. So now I have them. So nice little dual color patch there, Joe Mixon to $2.99 on card auto for the Bengals. So besides the limited that we're opening tonight, I have one more case of limited, and I think it's scheduled for Tuesday. Of course, you guys would have seen it on that schedule I put up a minute ago, but I think it's Tuesday. Juju Smith-Schuster for my Pittsburgh Steelers. Oh, boom. Nice. On card, dual color patch, numbered to 50, 30 of 50. Nice little hit for my Steelers. And I'm telling you, Juju, yeah, he's just going to get better. He's going to keep getting better. So Steelers, nice hit. Of course, you know me, I think any Steelers hit's a nice hit because I like my Steelers. 49ers are on the board. A little Jimmy Johnson. Throwback, numbered to 49. Most of these guys are going to be sticker autos. Obviously, our rookie patches are on card, or are supposed to be. I'm assuming we're going to find them all as on card. Probably everything else is going to be a sticker. If there's some variation on that, I will let you know if something else is on card, but otherwise that will be our assumption. Larry Fitzgerald is numbered to 49 for the Cardinals. Nice hit coming up for the Rams. Cooper Kupp, numbered to 99 with a big piece of fabric. It's navy, so it's not showing up super well on camera, but it is a nice big navy jersey swatch there. A redemption. I'm going to set it aside. We're going to come back to it. That's mainly because I think we'll find a bunch more. Well, maybe not a bunch more, but we will probably find more. So that way we'll just do them all at once at the end of the break, because I do go to the checklist and verify those, even the ones that are super obvious. Dan Marino to 49 for the Dolphins. Seahawks, Amara Darbaugh. That is to 10. So very low number on that, 7 of 10. Looks like part of a, probably part of a number, maybe. Well, it could be a piece off the sleeve. Well, at any rate, it's a nice big piece of fabric numbered to 10 for the Seahawks. James White, he has been playing extremely well for the Patriots. That is to 35. It seems like in the playoffs, every time you heard a touchdown, it was James White associated with it. Of course, we're coming up, inching ever closer to Super Bowl. Tennessee Titans, Taywan Taylor. That is very nice. Numbered to 10. Looks like part of the logo there on the patch. And, of course, on-card auto. And what I like the most is look what a good job he did filling up the white space. I mean, that's just perfect. That signature on there is perfect for the space of that card. That's so rare that you find them that way. So, overall, pretty cool little hit for the Titans. Amari Cooper is numbered to 99 for the Raiders. Another hit for the Seahawks. This one, Doug Baldwin to 125. New York Giants, Paul Perkins and Wayne Gallman. So we've got a dual. Oh, very nice. Wasn't sure if it was going to be a relic or a signature. It is both. So cool little hit there for the Giants. You've got a pair of autographs and a pair of relics, numbered to 49. Nice hit, Giants. I always like to pull the dual and triple autos and stuff. Those are the more fun because they're less common. AJ Green for the Bengals to 25. I'm going to move, one second. I just needed to create a little extra space over there. Des Bryant, Cowboys. That is also a nice patch. This is number 12 of 25 on the Des Bryant. I'm amazed. So far, we have only found one redemption. That's pretty good. San Francisco 49ers reaching back a little for George Kittle. Numbered to 99. Actually, he's not. Why did I say he's not an old school player? I don't know. I have him confused with somebody else. That kid's new. Sorry. I don't know who I had in my head, but then I'm like, took me a second. Had to process that. I'm like, no, that kid's a rookie. Brian Hill for the Falcons. That is numbered to 99. Brett Favre to 49 for the Packers. Our hit here, Josh Reynolds for the Rams, numbered to 99. And once again, just a big navy piece of jersey there. It makes it kind of hard to show up when they're the dark colors. Ravens have a hit with Marlon Humphrey to 99. If you are here for Chronicles Basketball, that is following Limited Football. I would say we are probably 20 to 30 minutes away from starting that. Probably closer to the 30 than the 20 by the time we open and recap and all that. But so if you want to watch a game or walk the dog, have a snack break, whatever the case may be, if you're not interested in watching the football, that's about how much time I'm estimating you have before we start the basketball. D'Angelo Yancey, numbered to 99 for the Packers. Packers seem like they're having more hits than usual tonight, don't they? And you saw we pulled another redemption. I don't know if I mentioned it. I probably did not. But we did pull another redemption. And I have also stacked it with our first redemption. And we will kind of do the big reveal for all of that right towards the end of the break. Kirk Cousins to 25 for the Redskins. Nice Evan Ingram for the Giants. I said it was nice before I even turned it over. Just because I like Evan Ingram and I think he's going to be a good player. I mean, he's already pretty good, but I think he's going to be much better than we've seen even. That is to 49, and that definitely looks like it is a piece of the number. This feels thick, like maybe booklet kind of thick, this particular pack. We'll see if I'm right or not. Nope, it is not booklet thick, but I bet it's going to be low numbered because it does feel thicker. Another Taywan Taylor to 10. Dang. Titans are crushing it right now. That, once again, is part of the logo. And let's find our other one and see, out of 10, we have 2 of them. So Titans, you can just about corner the market. You have number 5 and number 7. There are only 10 of those out there. You've got 2 of the 10 in this one break. So that's pretty amazing. At the rate we're going, you might end up with all 10 before we're done. You never know. You just never know. Chris Carson, Seahawks, numbered to 35. So Gronk apparently was back, not like full-on practice where he's getting hit or anything, but was back in limited practice today. So isn't that the last or the next to last step to clearing the concussion protocol? So I'm assuming he's going to be back in time for Super Bowl. Melvin Gordon for the Chargers, numbered to 25. A little veteran hit coming out for the Chargers. Nice looking card too. I like that. Yeah, Gronkowski's had a few different concussions this year, so I wasn't sure. You know, I think I was kind of unsure whether or not he cleared that protocol in time. This is to 99 for the Packers, because I kind of thought they held him longer after they'd had a few. Maybe not. Dalvin Cook, Vikings. That is numbered to 10 as well. Nice two-color patch there. That pack looked like it was trying to wander off, so I just decided I better move it before it moved itself. Another redemption, so we have 3 that we're waiting to flip now. See, it also gives you hope all the way through to the end of the break. If you haven't pulled what you want, there's always hope that it's on one of those redemptions. Amara Darboh again for the Seahawks. This is numbered to 299 on card auto. Nice tricolor patch. Are there booklets even in Limited this year? You know, I said that a while ago that it felt like a booklet, but then I don't even think we have booklets in Limited do we? I don't think we do. This Mike Evans is to 99 for the Buccaneers. Jay Ajayi. And I know he's been traded, but he's on this card as a Dolphin, and they don't have him noted as traded or obviously any other notation other than the Dolphins. So that will go to Miami, and it was numbered to 125 on the Jay Ajayi. P. Ryan for the Redskins. To 299, tricolor patch on card auto. Nice little hit for the Skins. We're going to get in some more of contenders. It's actually already on the way. You know, we did the break the other day of the first off the line contenders. So it's going to be first off the line again. It's probably going to break Friday night. I haven't got it listed yet, but I know some of you were asking about it and anxious to do it again, so I do have more on the way. This is the 299 Darboh again for the Seahawks, which seems like about the 500th time we have pulled him out here tonight. It probably isn't, but it just seems like it. Like we have seen him a lot. Alex Smith to 99, Kansas City Chiefs. And it's just like I conjured the guy up because here he is again. I mean, for real, this has to be the 4th or 5th or more times that we have pulled Amara Darboh just in this case. It is kind of getting silly. This is also to 10. So, yeah, you're going to have a whole collection of Darboh in various forms, autographs and material and everything else. John Brody. Now that is a blast from the past, and that is on card. And interestingly, this is completely different than every other card. All of our other cards in Limited have been, as you saw, very thick, heavy cards. This is like a traditional 20-point regular trading card for the Niners with that nice John Brody signature on it. Whoops. Almost passed up Earl Campbell, didn't I? By the way, seeing Earl Campbell there, I need to probably mention that. This is to 99 Heath Miller for the Steelers. Jaguars are about to be happy because we found Leonard Fournette, and it is numbered to 49, 4-color patch. Sweet, sweet Fournette. I was hoping that it would be a signed Fournette, but we got a ways to go. We might still find you one. So on the Houston Oilers, guys, the cards always stay with their franchise. As you probably are aware, the Houston Oilers became the Tennessee Oilers, became the Tennessee Titans. So any card that we pull for the Houston Oilers will go to the current Tennessee Titans, because that's the current name and location of that franchise. John Elway to 99 for the Broncos. And, of course, all that stuff is in the listing description. It's down there at the bottom in the special circumstances area. If you haven't looked through that, you might want to take some time and do that at some point. It talks about a lot of different things we could run across. This is to 125, the Danny Woodhead for the Ravens. C.J. Beathard for the 49ers, who got injured and lost his starting job to Jimmy G, and he is not going to get it back, I'm pretty sure. I think we're all feeling that way. This is numbered to 25 on card auto. Nice big swatch there, 2-color. Oh, hi, Edward. How are you? I just see you over there in chat. What have you been up to lately? Since I last saw you, which hasn't been that long ago. Mitch Trubisky, here comes the biscuit for the Bears. And it is also numbered to 25. On card auto, tricolor patch, nice hit for Chicago. OBJ for the Giants to 49. Ooh, Saints. Saints. Alvin Kamara, gonna make you happy. Let's hope it's signed. Well, it is not, but that's all right. It's numbered to 99. It's still a nice Alvin Kamara hit. We'll find you another one maybe. Let's see if we can find you another one. And try to conjure it up. Everything seems to be coming in multiples tonight. We seem to find the same player repeatedly, so there's always a chance. O.J. Howard for the Bucks. Oh, sweet. That is 2 of 5. Once again, a part or a piece of the logo on the card. All right, we're just going to toss that sleeve. I don't know what's going on with it, but we're not going to futz with it. Just get us a new one. 2 of 5. Sweet little hit for the Bucks with the O.J. Howard. I love the patch. I love that low number. And that is a nice hit. Congratulations on that, Buccaneers. Marshawn Lattimore, another nice rookie for the Saints this year. And it is 1 of 5. Low number on it, sticker auto. So we're definitely finding plenty of low-numbered things in here tonight, which I like. I'm sure you do too. Jordan Howard to 99 for the Bears. Brings us to the Kansas City Chiefs, Travis Kelce to 125. Jersey relic. We're dwindling towards the end, but of course we do still have 3 redemptions that haven't been flipped over yet, so... Oh, there for a minute. I felt the paper. I saw the Dolphins. I thought, oh, are we going to have a Dan Marino? There was that brief second where I thought we might. But it is, in fact, Dick Anderson for the Dolphins. And it is, once again, Yeah, that is on card, and like our other hit earlier, it is just a regular paper card. It's not a thick one like the other cards in Limited. So there's a couple of those we have found. Gronkowski to 49 for the Patriots. Giants are coming up with Michael Strahan. Somebody was in here the other night telling me they got a Michael Strahan. Well, it might have been a 1 of 1. Somebody got a nice Michael Strahan the other day. Well, here is another nice Michael Strahan for the Giants. This is numbered to 10 and on-card auto, and really a nice looking card. I'm a fan of that card design. So Giants, congrats on that one. I think that's a very nice hit for you. Joe Williams for the 49ers to 299. There's our RPA on card, or one of our RPAs. Oh, we got a printing plate. So we're at least going to have a 1 of 1 in here because we have a 1 of 1 printing plate for Larry Fitzgerald for the Cardinals. So we had our nice little 1 of 1 in black gold earlier. Now we have a 1 of 1 to go with it in Limited Football. D.D. Westbrook for the Jags. Also a nice patch, numbered to 10, very similar to the patch that you pulled for Fournette earlier. We might have a Cowboys hit coming up. Kurt Warner to 99, sorry. Kurt Warner to 99 for the Cardinals. We do have a Cowboys hit coming up. It's Dak Prescott, and the question is going to be, is it going to be signed? Relic to 125, Dak Prescott for the Cowboys. 2 packs left, and 3 redemptions that we have not yet flipped over. Make that 4 redemptions that we have not yet flipped over. But look at this. We're going to get all the way out of Limited with no rewards point card. It makes me so happy. Because it seems like Limited is one of those brands where I often find points cards. So I am super pumped that we didn't get any of those tonight. Ron Yari, and that is old school. That is to 20. Does that say 25? No, to 35 for the Vikings. Nice. Okay, before we recap all of our hits, I'm going to go ahead and get them over here ready to be recapped. We have 4 redemptions, and I'm going to put each of them in a sleeve because I like to write on them. And back a while, I don't know, it's been probably 6 or 8 months ago by now, somebody got really unhappy when I wrote on their redemption card. And so now I put them in a sleeve so I can still write on them and not offend anyone. So guys, we're going to flip each of these over, and after we look at them, I will go to the checklist where we will verify their team, and we will also see what each of them will be numbered to. First one out is going to be for my Pittsburgh Steelers. That is Josh Dobbs, RPA. The second one out is Kareem Hunt, RPA. So that's going to head out for the Kansas City Chiefs. And once again, we will go to the checklist, but I think we kind of know what's going on. A second Kareem Hunt. So Kansas City Chiefs, who thought they got skunked practically, just have 2 Kareem Hunts flip over. And the Steelers just have 2 flip over as well. One James Conner and one Josh Dobbs. And this one is a silver spotlight, so the James Conner is going to be even lower numbered than the others. So let's roll over here to our checklist, and get this loaded up, and we'll take a better look at it. I guess I better make sure I brought you with me. Yeah, I did. Okay, good. Every once in a while I forget to bring you with me. I think you're there and you're not. So we will do first the Rookie Patch Autograph Silver Spotlight. That's the James Conner. Where are you? There you are. And he is card number 119, which is going to be numbered to 75. So nice low number there for the Steelers with the James Conner. And I'm just writing on there, sorry. Then our other three are just regular RPAs. So let's get back up to that category. Let me make sure they all say that. They do just say that. So we have card number 125 is Josh Dobbs and should be Steelers, but we're going to double check it. Yep, Steelers to 299. And then we have card number 127, Kareem Hunt for the Chiefs to 299. So let me get those all marked up here, and then we'll recap. All right, so, well, we may as well start with the redemptions because they're already out here. So, Steelers redemption, Josh Dobbs will be to 299. Steelers redemption for James Conner, the Silver Spotlight RPA, will be to 75. Kansas City Chiefs have a Kareem Hunt to 299. Kansas City Chiefs have a second Kareem Hunt to 299. So Chiefs ended up doing quite well as a whole. Then the rest of this, I'm just going to kind of flip it front and back. Actually, we don't even really need to necessarily flip the back, I guess. But that is a nice little 1 of 1 for Larry Fitzgerald. But I will flip the back anyway, just for the sake of those. This one is to 5. Who maybe missed it the first time. This is also to 5. Or you're watching the delayed broadcast, and so you want to come in and just scroll to the end and see the recap. It's all good. This is, of course, the regular card stock, as was the other one we saw like that, not the thick card stock that is on our other limited cards. So if you missed it, the spreadsheet going up earlier, or you didn't hear me say it earlier, I'm expecting that everything that we're opening tonight that is paid shipping, which in this case happens to be Limited Football, as well as Chronicles Basketball, which we'll be opening up next, I expect those will ship out most likely on Tuesday. There is always a slight possibility that I can get it to you sooner, and if I can, I will. There's always a slight possibility that it could slide a day in the opposite direction and go out a day later than I expect. But for the most part, I'm thinking Tuesday is about where that will fall. I do print the labels through eBay. So you should get, I think, an email from eBay that tells you when the label's been printed. And it should add the tracking to the order detail. I will say that the post office doesn't always update it in a super timely manner, because sometimes I drop things off in the afternoon and they end up, I mean, I know they're dropped off, and they're dropped off with scan forms and everything, so you would think it would update pretty quickly, but a lot of times it doesn't, and it's way later in the evening before it will show any movement, or sometimes it's even been the next morning. And in the meantime, all it will show is just like label information received or something. So most often, if I print the label, it is going out that same day. Now, sometimes if you see me printing labels after, say, 6 o'clock at night, then it's probably actually going to go out the next day. But generally speaking, if I'm printing labels prior to 6 p.m., it usually will go the same day, unless something odd happens. Almost done with our recap. There are a lot of hits in a case of limited, which is a good thing, but it does mean it takes us a few minutes to recap it. And of course, if you want to get in on the second case of this, we should be opening that. I think it is Tuesday night. We'll double check it here in a second, but I think it is. All right, that has limited locked and loaded and in the books for tonight. So let me get back to the spreadsheet here, and we'll take a look at it again for a minute. So where is it? Where is it? Yeah, there it is, Tuesday night. So Tuesday night is the second case of limited. Of course, in the meantime, you can see we have all kinds of other fun stuff coming up for football and basketball and baseball. Wednesday is the day that Top Series 1 comes out for 2018. So we'll be starting a whole new baseball season beginning Wednesday night. And before we take a look at our Chronicles spreadsheet, once again, here is the anticipated shipping schedule and the information about no-hit teams. Of course, everybody's going to hit something. I'm sure everybody, or I think everybody, most likely hit something in limited. Whoops, because it was a full case. I would expect everybody will hit something in Chronicles as well, because it is also a full case. So it would be unlikely that you would pull no card at all. So you really don't have to worry too much about that consolation part for the limited or the Chronicles break. So this is 10 boxes of 2017-18 Panini Chronicles Basketball. This is a full case break. This is not break number 4. This is break number 3. I don't really know why I said break number 4 other than I just made some kind of a typo. And now my screen is acting super fly weird. Well, so we'll just leave that at number 4. I was going to fix it, but I don't know what is going on. My screen's acting strange. So we'll just leave that like it is. You can see all those little pieces, parts of the other screen up there at the top. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. So we're going to get that fixed up here in a second. Once I can figure out what in the world is causing it, that would be a good thing to know. Did that fix it? No, now we're totally black screen. That's interesting. Now let's see if it fixes it or not. Maybe, maybe. Now, yay, okay. I don't know why sometimes it does that. It just gets weird. There, now it is fixed on the spreadsheet officially. And, of course, once again, 10 boxes, full case, and won't take a whole lot of time either. Very similar to limited in that regard. There's not a ton of cards in it. A few more than what we have in limited football, but not so many that, you know, it's going to be 2 a.m. before we finish or anything. I am sure that some of you are taking off pretty soon, like i.e. most of the football people probably are not sticking around for basketball necessarily. So I'm going to take a minute to say thank you to everybody and hope I get some overlap here. I always appreciate you breaking with me and bidding with me and coming in and keeping me company in chat. And oftentimes you have to keep me informed on scores of things too. Tonight, my University of Kentucky Wildcats finished up their improbable comeback win at West Virginia before we had the break. So nobody had to update me on the score for that one. But, man, I got to tell you, I was pretty close to turning that game off. That was so bad. I mean, the first half was just hideous. And I thought, man, we look the worst I think I have seen us play in forever. I didn't think that we had any chance of coming back. Because, I mean, you know, they don't call them Press Virginia for nothing. And by golly, if we didn't manage to overcome that 17-point deficit and go back and win that game on the road, I just don't get this team. I really don't. Because sometimes we play so well, and other times we play like a group of 5th graders could beat us. I know they're young, but still, I just don't get it. Doesn't make good sense to me, but I don't know. Wouldn't want to be Cal. We'll put it like that. I think that man probably gives himself anxiety every night, I imagine. Oh, I would be full of anxiety trying to coach this team. Give me 1 second. I want to rearrange my my break, what's over here in the area where I sort, because I want to create a little space here for Chronicles while not overcrowding our football. So there are 3 packs per box. There are 15 cards per pack. And we should find in here 3 hits, 1 hit per pack. And of course, here's what we've learned up to this point, which is that Gold Standard is going to fall 1 or 2 per case. Titanium, I didn't think we hit any in the first case, but then when I sorted it, I did find one. So the Titanium brand, we hit 1 in the first case, we hit 3 in the second case. We have not hit a Gala in anything yet. All right, so here's what the base card looks like, and unless someone objects, I'm going to go through them like this, where they're still kind of turned to the side, because it would take a very long time to flip them all. But if someone is watching and you want them all flipped, you tell me and I will, and it'll be all good. So you just let me know if that's your preference. Jump in a chat and tell me. Otherwise, we'll kind of roll on through. This is to 299 on the Gortat for the Wizards. We're going to start off hot. Donovan Mitchell for the Jazz to 99. So nice first hit out. So, yeah, so Gala, super rare. Gold Standard, pretty rare. Titanium, pretty rare. And I can't think what else. Seems like there was another one we weren't hitting a whole lot. Oh, Marquee. No Marquee in the first case, 2 Marquee in the second case. This is numbered to 249. It is Josh Jackson for the Suns in the Panini Basketball design. That's also, of course, Panini Basketball design that you saw go by there for our other rookie. This is number 299 on the Carroll for the Nets. Sendarius Thornwell, Clippers to 199. Our second hit. Here's Pinnacle, numbered to 199 for DJ Wilson. Derek White for the Spurs, numbered to 249. Most of the limited that I have seen have been either 249 or 149 in terms of numbering. Pinnacle Jordan Bell, Anunoby for the Raptors in the Momentum design. A little Steph Curry for the Golden State Warriors to 99 on that nice relic. Nick Kalina to 199, Panini Basketball. Knicks. Nick Kalina again for the Knicks, this one to 199. Lonzo Ball, Momentum, Lakers. Tony Bradley, Majestic for the Jazz. And that is box 1. Excuse me. Got a little bit of, I don't know what, allergy or sinus or something aggravating me. But I don't cough onto my hand, so just FYI. Because my mother raised me better than that. So cough onto my elbow and things like that. But you don't have to worry about me coughing onto my hand and then touching your cards. Jason Tatum for the Celtics. That's just a base. Thought that might be numbered, but it is not. Dwayne Wade for the Cavs, numbered to 199. Owandu for the Magic. That numbered to 149. Well, I think some more are going to be numbered. May as well leave it setting down there. Panini Basketball to 199. Owandu again for the Magic. Nice little Markelle Fultz for the Sixers to 249. Limited. Derek White Momentum. Frank Jackson Majestic. D'Angelo Russell to 299 for the Nets. Dennis Smith Jr. Mavericks. That is to 199. Got relic and an auto on that one. Oh, our gold standard is Markelle Fultz. Nice. To 99 for the Sixers. As I said, I think, I don't know if I said it earlier or not, but in the first case that we opened, we hit 1 gold standard. In the second case that we opened, we hit 2. So there is a possibility of finding 1 more gold standard in here. That's to 299 for the Knicks with the Nick Kalina. I mean, technically, I guess it's possible to find even more than that, but because it doesn't say in the literature, it's not guaranteed as a case hit or otherwise. That's just been my experience up to this point. De'Aaron Fox for the Kings on the Panini Basketball insert. Lauri Markkanen Pinnacle for the Bulls. To 299, the Big Cat, Karl Anthony Towns for the T-Wolves. Juwan Evans for the Clippers to 99. This is numbered to 249, Jarrett Allen for the Nets. That is Majestic card set. Oh goodness, I accidentally stacked my base on top of our numbered cards, which I did not mean to do. Let me just pull those back out of here real quick. Just in case someone wants to review that part, I like to try to keep it separate, and then I sat there and stacked a bunch of base right on top of it. Numbered to 149 for the Bucks. Sterling Brown. Followed by a Sterling Brown Panini Basketball insert and a Jarrett Allen Pinnacle. This is box number 3 that we're opening. Hi, Yai Punch. Or Yi, is it Yi Punch or Yai Punch? Probably Yi, isn't it? Any bucks? We may have had some numbered. We probably had some numbered bucks. I don't think we've had bucks, signatures, or relics yet. I'm pretty sure we haven't. This is only the 3rd box, though, so you haven't missed very much, man. You have not missed much at all. we still have the vast majority to look through. That is for the Knicks with the little Hardaway Jr. numbered to 99. There's definitely not been a Giannis auto yet. I can absolutely promise you that, because that I would have remembered if we'd hit the Greek Freak. Bam Adebayo for the Heat to 199, relic and auto. Terrence Ferguson momentum to 249 for the Thunder. I see a Brilliance coming up. That Brilliance is another one where I think the first case I found probably 8 or 10. The second case it was more like 5 or 6. So there's not a ton of these, but there's more than a couple. This is to 149, Jarrett Allen for the Nets. Josh Hart momentum for the Lakers. Bogdanovic Majestic for the Kings. I always have to stop and think about that now, because, you know, there's a couple of Bogdanovic. Mr. John Wall, who's out with a sore knee, to 299 for the Washington Wizards. Sindarius Thornwell to 99 for the Clippers. Majestic to 199. Sterling Brown, or sorry, DJ Wilson for the Bucks. Got Sterling Brown on the brain. This is to 99 for the Thunder, Terrence Ferguson. Panini Basketball, Malik Monk for the Hornets. A numbered LeBron James for the Cavs. This is to 199. Andrew Wiggins, T-Wolves, to 199. Panini Basketball. And yeah, okay, so maybe pronounced Key, but I'm not 100% sure about that. It's to 249 for the Rockets. It's the Panini Basketball insert. Zizic Brilliance for the Cavs. That one is not numbered. Basically, the Brilliants that are silver are not going to be numbered. The ones that are have a color in the background will be numbered. Pinnacle Nader for the Celtics. Zach Collins for the Blazers. Momentum. Box number, what? Is this 4? Is this 5? I've lost track. I think this is 4. Yeah, this is 4. Hoping we find a gala tonight. I'd really like to find a gala. That would make me happy. Kind of bummed that we haven't found one yet. Nowitzki to 299 for the Mavericks. Which Zizic are you talking about? Because how many have we looked? How far back are we talking about, John Paul? Like, I don't know. How far back are we going here? I just picked up a stack and I'm looking to try to see what we're talking about. Oh, the Brilliance. Oh, yeah, it was numbered. Sorry. It's numbered to 249. It is numbered on the front. Sorry. For some reason, I didn't think the silver ones were numbered, and obviously they are, because there it is, to 249. Good catch, man. Sorry about that, John Paul. I don't know why I had in my head that the silver weren't numbered. So I didn't even look for the number. So there you go. That's to 199 Jordan Bell for the Warriors. And you know what I finally figured out about this? I have been looking at this Markelle Fultz all week. And all week I thought this was like a little weird triangle of missing color down there in the bottom of that card. It's part of his flippin' shoe. Yeah, that's to 199. 76ers Markelle Fultz in Majestic. Yeah, I didn't notice it originally, not until I was sorting it, and I thought, I want to get a better look and see what that is. It's his shoe. So there's nothing wrong with the card. It's just the way the picture was taken. Dylan Brooks was to 299 for the Grizzlies. So I can't believe all week I didn't notice that was part of the picture. But yeah, I didn't. Bogdanovic for the Kings. That one was not numbered. It's in the Panini Basketball insert. Klay Thompson for the Warriors to 149. Jeff Teague, 299 for the Wolves. Jonathan Isaac, Magic, to 99. At least you did get a second color in that one. Got a little gray stripe in there to kind of liven things up a little bit. Followed by a Jonathan Isaac Momentum to 199. Also Magic, of course. Harry Giles, that is numbered to 10. 3 of 10 on the Harry Giles for the Kings. Of course, we're going to have to wait till next year to see what, if anything, we're going to have happening with him. Justin Jackson, Majestic. Jonathan Isaac, Panini Basketball. Sorry about that. Gortat went sliding there for a second. That Gortat base, but nonetheless, he did try to slide off on me. If you didn't hear me say it earlier, guys, off to my right, there are also mats, multiple mats. That's the area I use for sorting. So even though I'm moving these cards off to the right after we look at them and as we go along, they're still nice and safe on the bouncy little mat. DeAndre Jordan Clippers to 199. Dwayne Bacon for the Hornets to 199, relic and autograph. Pinnacle to 199, Hornets, Malik Monk. Markkanen for the Bulls. Is that 249? Yeah, 249, limited. Pinnacle, Tyler Lydon. Lauri Markkanen, Momentum. This is box number 5 of the 10. So this is, when we finish this, after we look at this, we'll be at our halfway point. Al Horford to 199 for the Celtics. Justin Patton for the T-Wolves to 199 on the relic. To 199 for the Clippers, Pinnacle, Sindarius Thornwell. Zizic, Cavs to 99. Panini Basketball, Dennis Smith Jr. for the Mavericks. That one is not numbered. Chris Paul, Rockets to 149. We've got a second gold standard in here. Very nice. Tyler Dorsey for the Hawks, numbered to 49. So another case with 2 gold standards. That makes me happy. I was kind of afraid after that first case that it was going to be only 1 per case, so I'm glad to see the extra one. That was just a base Lonzo. Karl Anthony Towns to 199 for the T-Wolves. Dennis Smith Jr. coming your way, Mavericks. Already pulled the Donovan Mitchell. We have to 149 old Dennis Smith Jr. to go with it. So a couple of our high-profile rookies so far. Josh Hart to 199, Lakers, Panini Basketball. Nick Kalina to 299 for the Knicks. Jason Tatum, Pinnacle. Pinnacle for Justin Patton. Dion Waiters to 299 for the Heat. Whoops. Panini Rewards Point, we'll give that out by way of random momentarily, well, at the end of the break. That's to 249, TJ Leaf, Pacers, Majestic. Kyle Kuzma, Lakers, 199. Ivan Rabb, Grizzlies, Momentum. Lauri Markkanen, Majestic, Bulls. Saw Enes Kanter on that card go by. What about Enes Kanter and Devin Booker kind of getting into a little tussle? That seems like an unlikely duo to be fighting, the two of them. I mean, not Enes Kanter. You can imagine Enes Kanter in a fight, but Devin Booker's not usually one to kind of be shoving and mouthy, but yeah, they sure got into a little tussle, which then carried over into some kind of strange Twitter war, I think. Of course, Devin got ejected because he had already had another technical before he got the technical for shoving Enes Kanter. So he got the big ejection, sent to the locker room. Hassan Whiteside to 199 for the Heat. Karl Anthony Towns to 99 for the T-Wolves. Wish that had been signed for you. Artist Proof, Pinnacle, 199. Suns. Who else? Josh Jackson. Pulled about 100 of him the other night. Tony Bradley for the Jazz to 249 limited. Frank Mason for the Kings, Momentum. Dennis Smith Jr., Majestic, unnumbered for the Mavericks. Steph Curry, 299 Maverick. Wait, Seth Curry, sorry. Seth Curry for the Mavericks to 299. So used to saying Steph Curry, it just, yeah, popped right out that way. Sterling Brown, Bucks. There's your hit for the Bucks, Ye Punch. This is to 99 Auto and Relic. And look at this. We have a third gold standard coming out, which is first case I've had 3. And the people who were watching the other night said they had either seen 1 or 2 come out. So I don't think most cases have 3, but this one does. And we have Birch, I believe that says to 99 for the Magic on our third gold standard out of here. So nice. To 199 for the Bucks, Sterling Brown. Panini Basketball, Josh Hart. Pinnacle, Dennis Smith Jr., unnumbered. to 99, Miles Turner for the Pacers. John Collins, Hawks to 199. It's kind of a two-color patch. It's sort of gray and black. It's hard to tell probably with this lighting, but there's at least a lighter shade of something, which I'm just going to say is gray, and then black, and then the auto, of course. Pinnacle, Nick Kalina to 249, Knicks. Jason Tatum, Limited, Celtics, 249. Zach Collins, Momentum, Blazers. TJ Leaf, Majestic, Pacers. So this is box 7 that we are opening right now of the 10 that make up our case. To 199, JJ Redick, Sixers. Kawhi Leonard for the Spurs to 99. I'm sure that's game used, or I'm pretty sure it is. Does it say on here somewhere? Yeah, game worn. Celtics to 199. Panini Basketball. Brilliance, Markelle Fultz. Number 2. 149. There's our nice little blue background. See, the silver one was numbered on the front, too. That's the other weird thing. I'm used to them being numbered on the back. But anyway, Juwan Evans for the Clippers, Panini Basketball. Phoenix Suns, Josh Jackson, Pinnacle. Andre Drummond to 99 for the Pistons. TJ Leaf for the Pacers to 199, relic and autograph. That is a Majestic Bogdanovic to 249 for the Kings. Oh, man. Accidentally laid the base over there again. I have got to just move that pile. That will eliminate my tendency to want to do that. Jason Tatum again in Limited to 249 again. Pinnacle, Donovan Mitchell. That one is not numbered. Terrence Ferguson, Momentum. There's Enos Kanter, one half of our boxing match. That's to 299 for the Knicks. The other thing that was kind of interesting about Kanter and Devin Booker going at it is they're both, UK guys. Enos never played for UK because he never cleared eligibility, but he was still on the team and around the team, was a student manager or some such before he went to the draft. This is to 49, Josh Hart for the Lakers. So, I mean, he's still part of the UK program, and of course Devin is, so it's kind of unusual for two UK guys to be into it like that, to that extent. The Magic, Jonathan Isaac. This Lonzo Ball is to 299 for the Lakers. Harry Giles, Majestic. That is to 149, Chris Paul, Rockets. All right, this is box number 8 of 10. And of course, we'll recap our hits at the end. And we've also got the 250 points reward card to give out as well, which I'll use random.org to do. Thank goodness for random. It makes life so much easier. I've seen people like roll dice and do all kinds of other stuff when trying to give out something that you would normally do on random. I don't know why they wouldn't just use that. It's so easy. That's the $2.99 for the Cavs. Looks like we're getting ready to have a Grant Hill hit. Get a couple more sleeves out. For the Pistons to 199. An oldie but a goodie. Didn't Duke get beat today? Speaking of Grant Hill. This is 199. It's an artist proof pinnacle. Terrence Ferguson for the Thunder. Jonathan Isaac to 299 for the Magic. Caleb Swanigan, Momentum. Gortat, 149, Wizards. I know in the SEC Big 12 Challenge, the SEC ended up winning the challenge, like 6-4 or something. Golden State Warriors to 199. Did I say SEC Big 12? That's what I meant to say, but I don't know if that's what I did say. Sterling Brown for the Bucks. Numbered to 10. So nice low number on that Sterling Brown. Another gold standard. That's kind of crazy. So our others, we hit 1 and 2, and this is already our 4th one. This is Josh Hart to 99 for the Lakers. I still want to find that Gala, though. Malik Monk, Hornets to 149. Whoops, man, help if I didn't put it in there upside down. Oh, Tony says it was UVA that beat Duke. I thought they lost today, but I wasn't 100% sure. I've been kind of busy today. That is Panini Basketball for the Rockets. And Pinnacle, Sindarius Thornwell. Kind of surprised Duke lost, I have to say. Oh, wow, another gold standard. We are just crushing the gold standard part of things tonight. This is numbered 249, Malik Monk for the Hornets. And I expect that's where a lot of the value is going to be for the high-profile rookies. To 299, Brogdon Bucks is going to be in gold standard, titanium, and Gala. That's my guess. Because obviously those are 3 hardest to find. That's to 149, Luke Kennard. Ivan Rabb to 249, Grizzlies. Momentum. Of course, I'm sure the autographs are going to be desirable too, but since there is no freestanding release this year for limited or gold standard, that's to 199, Frank Jackson, NOLA. And, of course, any of these other brands. I do think that's going to make some of these worth a little bit of money. Momentum, Malik Monk, Hornets. Jordan Bell, Majestic, Warriors. It kind of reminds me really of the old days, right? Before everything was full of autographs and relics and whatever. I guess I'm kind of telling my age, but back in the day, as they would say, the chase used to be the rookie cards. I mean, that the chase wasn't one of ones and autographs and all that stuff. It was finding the rookie cards. So maybe that's part of the reason I also really like the way they've done Chronicles, because it kind of puts the chase back in the arena of finding the rookie cards, not necessarily the autographed ones. Oh, UNC lost to NC State by 1 point. Whoo, all right. Wow. North Carolina, you know they are ticked losing to NC State. I shouldn't laugh. That's to 99 for the Bucks. Yeah, my poor Wildcats. I mean, we've already lost a bunch. We're going to lose a bunch more. We're just not all that good this year. But we won today, so there you go. Terrence Ferguson to 99 for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Another gold standard. This is to 99 for the Celtics. Gershon, I don't know, Yabusele, maybe? Meanwhile, Celtics are just going, why couldn't it have been Jason Tatum? I know. I feel ya. Tyler Dorsey, 149 Hawks. Lonzo Ball, Majestic. That one is not numbered. Panini Basketball, Tony Bradley. Paul Gasol, 299, Spurs. Tony Bowen says, go Vols. Kyle Kuzma, there is a nice hit for the Lakers. To 99. Been finding more Lonzo than Kuzma these days. So that is, why is that laying there? I didn't mean to lay that there. So it's nice to find a little Kyle Kuzma come through. Momentum to 249, I think that says, for the Kings. Frank Mason. Terrence Ferguson, 249 limited for the Thunder. I'm just going to move that knife. That knife's in my way over there. For the Grizzlies, Pinnacle, Dylan Brooks, John Collins for the Hawks, Momentum. You know, Tony, one of my very, very good friends is from Tennessee. So, and her dad played for the Vols way back in the day. That's the Rockets to 299. So we have a little friendly Vols rivalry, UK and Tennessee rivalry, the two of us. Caleb Swanigan for the Blazers to 199. But I think that's what makes sports fun, frankly. If you didn't have rivalries, I don't think it would be nearly as much fun. This is Majestic to 199. Tyler Lydon for the Nuggets. Zizic, 299. Cavs. Pinnacle, De'Aaron Fox. Kings. That one was not numbered. Jason Tatum, Momentum, not numbered. You said your Vols beat the Wildcats and you're ranked ahead of us too. Oh yeah, you are. Well, you said ranked ahead of them. I said us because I'm obviously, you know, I graduated from UK, so I'm a UK fan. I ad-libbed a little bit on what you typed, but yeah, absolutely. You beat the tar out of us, and you are definitely ranked higher than us. We are unranked, and as I said, we are not really very good this year. I mean, I am shocked that we won today. I'm not kidding. When we got down by 17, I thought, oh boy, these kids are done. They're on the road. They're getting full court press. You know, Huggy Bear's putting it to them. I think there's no way we're coming out of that game alive. And somehow they managed to play well enough in the second half to do it. But they're so inconsistent. They're just, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, maybe Cal has them ready by March. I'm just not sure. How long ago did he play for the Vols? It had to be, well, my friend is close to your age. And so her dad, I don't remember her dad's age, but it would have been, gosh, he's got to be in his 70s, I would think. This is to 99 for the Pistons. I should kind of know her dad's age, but I don't. So, so there you go. But it would have been a while ago that he played down there. That is to 199, Derek Favors for the Jazz on that relic. Oh, you graduated from UT. All right, cool. To 249, Nit Kalina for the Knicks. That is Pinnacle. This is to 199, Luke Kennard, Pistons. Lonzo Ball, Majestic, Lakers. That one is not numbered. Oh, Ye-Punch is correcting it and said NC State beat North Carolina by 4 points. Okay. Well, either way, I'm sure North Carolina is seriously unhappy that they lost to NC State. That's like how we are when we lose to Louisville. You just don't want to lose to your in-state rival. The Nets to 249. It's kind of like there are certain games that even if your team is bad, okay, even if you're having a year where your team is just not up to snuff, if you were to lose to certain teams, it would just be awful. It's usually in-state rivals. Whereas on the other hand, you can have a great team and have a great year, but you lose the in-state rival and you don't feel like you've had a good year. You know what I mean? Luke Kennard to 99. There is our first marquee making an appearance for the Detroit Pistons. Andre Drummond to 199, Pistons. Jason Tatum, we're about to make the Celtics happy. There it is. There's your little Jason Tatum auto, number 249. So the Celtics were getting a little nervous probably as we're down here into our last box, but pulled it out at the last minute. Davin Reed, that is to 249 for the Suns, Panini Basketball. Tony Bradley, Jazz to 299. Laurie Markkinen, Bulls, Majestic. Lonzo, Lakers, Panini Basketball. Neither one of those were numbered. All right, we are closing in on the end of it for this particular case. To 299, Eric Bledsoe for the Bucks. Tyler Dorsey for the Hawks to 99. Relic and autograph. De'Aaron Fox, Momentum, 199, Kings. So I see a little brilliance coming up for Josh Hart. Lakers to 149. Golden State Warriors, Jordan Bell, Pinnacle. Josh Jackson for the Suns, Momentum. And that is it on this case. So, no gala again. I'm bummed. So we're going to recap our hits momentarily. Before we do that, I'm going to use random.org to give away our 250 Panini Rewards points that came in one of our boxes. That replaced a hit. anytime you see one of those rewards cards, it means Panini has taken a hit and done away with it and given us that instead, which is frankly not my favorite thing, but nonetheless, that's kind of what happens. So what I'm doing, I'm going to bring you along with me. We'll first go to the spreadsheet so I can copy all of the team names. Then we'll wander back over to random.org where I will paste all of those team names. And because we have plenty of items in our list here, there's no reason to do random multiple times. So I'm going to just do it one time. And whatever team comes up at the top of this list after we hit random, where is my list? Why is it not? There we go. We'll take home that rewards point card. So I'm just scrolling through so you can see every team did in fact get put in there as it should have been. And here we go. Houston Rockets are taking home the 250 rewards point card. And I did slide it in a sleeve a second ago, so I'm writing actually on the sleeve, which you can then throw away if you so choose. But that helps me keep it straight when I'm sorting and shipping and all that. So. Oh, Tony, you're a Celtics fan. Oh, yeah, that makes you sad then tonight. You saw that Jason Tatum, right? You know, though, I think in both, well, in 2 of the 3 cases, I believe I have pulled Jason Tatum autographs. Maybe in all 3. I know I pulled a gold standard Jason Tatum out of the first case, but I can't remember if I pulled his autograph out of it. But at least 2 of the Chronicles cases have had Tatum autos, so he must be in here pretty often. Luke Kennard /99 is our only marquee card for this case. We found no titanium, we found no gala, but a treasure trove of gold standard, way more than we have been finding in the past. The Celtics with Gershon, the Hornets with Malik, Josh Hart for the Lakers, Birch, Magic, Tyler Dorsey, that's /49 for the Hawks, and then the nice Markelle Fultz for the Sixers. So those are our, what I would call our highlight reel inserts, in that they're the ones you don't hit very often. And then again, as I said, no titanium, no gala. One 250 reward point card that was awarded by way of random to the Rockets. Now time to flip through our hits. I'm not going to do these front and back again because we've already looked at them and they're numbered on the front anyway. So we'll just do another quick little rundown, because lots of times, I don't know why that's in there other than I put it in the wrong place. Lots of times I know if people are watching delayed, you're just going to scroll to the end to see the recap. That's what I do if I know the breaker recaps. So try to make it handy for everybody if I can. Yeah, John Paul, I'm with you. I'm pretty sure that you are correct that they are 8, numbered only to 8. So I don't know. I need to go on the checklist and see how many players are included in Gala. That would give us an idea of how many total Gala cards there are. I mean, I know each player is numbered to 8, but then I don't know if there are 10 players on the checklist for Gala or 20 or 30 or what, but whatever it is, there aren't very many of them because we've opened 3 full cases and we have yet to find one. And frankly, not a whole lot of titanium. 1 in the first case, 3 in the second, none in the third. Marquee was none in the first case, 2 in the second, 1 in the third. Gold Standard was 1 in the first case, 2 in the second case, and then however many we found tonight, like 5 or 6. But no Gala. Not yet, anyway. So I still have hope. We still have 2 more cases to go. I have hope that we're going to find it. I'll throw up the spreadsheet here one more quick time just in case someone's looking for it in the recap. They're probably not, because they're probably already logged out by now. But just in case, I don't know. Maybe I'm just amusing myself at this point. Everybody's gone. But for anybody who might still be hanging around, hey, thanks, guys. I appreciate you very much. I always appreciate you bidding with me and breaking with me. And I love chatting with you. And please feel free to stop by anytime, even if you don't have a team in the break. Stop by and chat and hang out for a while. I enjoy having the company. So, and that is a quick little a look ahead. We are almost into February, which seems crazy, but yeah, we're less than a week away from being head first into February. So there you go. And that's it for me tonight. I thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will see you again the next time. Bye-bye.